And there we start. The hero of France versus the world. The European Cryptlord Master. It's KraV. And what do we need to say about his opponent except this one word that we all love so much? Davai, Sonik. There we go. Oh, Sonik dashing out the French here.
Is that proper French? Neo, you studied.
That is absolutely accurate. That it says, okay, well, good luck. And KraV responds, good luck, davai. And yeah, it is exactly what we say. It's the Warden versus Lich.
Super cool to see. Nowadays in the meta, and for the longest time, it's been Demon Hunter versus DK almost exclusively, with more recently that meta breaking up a little bit. And yeah, the favorite heroes in this matchup here being chosen. For Sonik, it's definitely the Warden. And for KraV, yeah, everyone knows him now for his Cryptlord in multiple matchups, but in this one, not so easy to play. And the thing is, before Cryptlord got super buffed, he was spamming Lich like crazy on the ladder. When he was just playing ladder, when he wasn't so famous yet, when he wasn't so strong yet, KraV was spamming Lich in almost every matchup, I think, all the time. So he has a ton of experience with this hero as well. And as Todd mentioned earlier, most likely with an expansion somewhere along the way.
Alright, this is going to be pretty sweet. We got a Shadow Strike opening, spamming it immediately on this Acolyte to draw first blood. That is Sonik for sure, but should we be a little surprised about this Engine of War position? It's not at the Mercenary Camp, it's not a guaranteed level 2, and here we see the reason in the middle of the map.
Yeah, it is for the Warden to be able to be aggressive against this fast expansion, which Sonik was expecting and is now going to aggressively. If you go for the Merc Camp first, that takes too long to creep, you can't do anything about this expansion attempt right here. What we also see, by the way, second Ancient of War. Kind of Moon-esque, going all in against the expansion already so early into the game. Warden, if she could steal some last hits here, that would be great, but she's going for the Acolyte first. It's not quite enough damage. The Lich can be a vulnerability here, with the Warden having higher move speed and Lich not being so durable of a hero. But with so many ghouls around, and skeletons and stuff, getting the actual damage onto the Lich isn't that easy. The first Wisp got Nova'd, and only having one Wisp early at the expansion, that may have been a mistake.
Another Nova taking out the second Wisp, and it looks like KraV is able to set up the buildings. That means that the Blight can't be dispelled. Looking good so far. Sonic's second creep hasn't been started yet. Of course, the Lich, yeah, there we see it. Another Nova. There was quite some mana to work with, and also the first Archer is falling. KraV with a cool opening.
Yeah, absolutely. The expansion might not be so fast, but the Nerob is about to be standing. The Necro will certainly also come up, and the Warden really can't do much here anymore. She can perhaps get one kill, but even that isn't guaranteed. Then she gets surrounded here. There is a dust, though, forces her into Blink. And now she has Blink and Shadow Strike, so no fan of knives to fear for a long time.
Yeah, and he will meet a lot of ghouls, and that's exactly where you want this fan of knives. But it feels like KraV knew exactly that Sonik knows what he does and has everything prepared to make sure that his game plan is still working. He's putting in the works. He had nice Nova timings. He is doing this little min-maxing with dropping the circlet before eating one of his skeletons. But what's up with his expansion, Remo? He seems to have low lumber and can't really go for the Haunted.
Yeah, he's prioritizing creeping right now, going with the ghouls for the next camp, so still low lumber. That looks like it's kind of weird macro-wise, but I think it's not a wrong play at all. This Lich level 3 early has a lot of power, and the Berserkers as well. Or the Mercenaries, that is, with Berserker and the Shadow Priest. And now that the buildings are standing at the expansion, I think sooner or later, this second base will be coming up. But making sure you're strong enough for the first few waves of attack might be even more important for the Undead. And the Lich now being level 3 may have secured this.
Dude.
There's AP's coming up here.
Exactly, but he's going there. He sees it. KraV seeing the Matrix right here. What a scout. He was probably going to the green, and it was a lucky coincidence, but sometimes you need this in high-class matches like this. Whew, and now what? Without the APs, he can still set them up in the back. Here we go. Can he do this?
One of mana steal here for the Warden, not too bad. Taking quite a bit of mana away from the Lich. And here the Shadow Priest, by the way, is coming in so handy. If the Lich had no healing from that at this point, Shadow Strike could be very dangerous. So these Mercs definitely helping out a lot. Some ghouls are going down. Huntress is still fairly healthy. Lich has one more Nova at the moment, but holds on to it still. And this is just a push with APs against one base. Kind of, because KraV still isn't going for the Haunted. I think that's the right call. Just everything into defense right now.
Okay, maybe even new Mercs here. Cancels the first tower, cancels the second tower. The strength of the ghouls coming into play, and the Warden is super duper low. Of course, will be revealed here. KraV making sure that he always has a dust in his inventory, saving the mercenaries. Really well done, but how oppressive can these Hunters be now? They are kind of the hard counter to ghouls thanks to their AoE. Can he buy enough time with them to finally erect his APs?
They're just gonna have another Nova here. That could be big damage. Could try to get for the kill or onto 3 hunts here. Again, taking out the APs. That does work. But Hunters are still around. How healthy is the Warden gonna be after the Moon Juice is the question. There's a lot of juice left, but this is gonna be the last one, as daytime is gonna be coming in a second.
Next tower cancelled. This is becoming really expensive for Sonik, but KraV is never able to kill the Wisps. And so there's one AP, then the other AP. Always leads to a little bit of focus from the ghouls that exposes the ghouls to the Hunters. But now the Hunters is actually dying to the right clicks of the Lich.
Yeah, and the Warden returns back, but she has 0 recovery now. There's no Moon Juice at all. There's no transition, no expo, no tech. This is super all in by Sonik. KraV, all he has to do is hold on and survive. If he doesn't lose too much to this Warden's mana pool one more time, this game is looking good for the Frenchman.
I think if he can get another round of mercenaries, that would be key for KraV. But he's expanding now. It's already at 50%. What is Sonik doing at actual damage? The altar? Okay. Sometimes the undead just unsummon this because it's absolutely useless on tier 1. Except if you get a hero kill, obviously. First AP is up. How much does that change now?
Makes going in for the ghouls definitely a lot harder. He'll be taking quite a bit more damage from the AP. Against buildings itself, it's not that much damage because of piercing versus fortified. KraV has been doing a great job with the Dark Ritual denies, by the way. This Warden hasn't been getting much experience at all so far. But here comes the Glaive, and now suddenly we have some serious siege potential for Sonik.
Exactly. If the altar falls, no problem. If the crypt falls, probably GG. Everything is hurt in the back for the mercenaries. The Lich is a big damage dealer, for sure. We see again pressure on this Warden. Level 2 Shadow Strike for sure. So there is hero kill potential on Sonic's side. And it's now a lot about buildings. KraV can't go for a mana potion as he's still tier 1, but he gets that sweet double income now.
Yeah, should definitely be setting up a second crypt at the expansion, perhaps even a third crypt, because this one in the main might certainly be falling. Warden gets one kill, but gets slowed. The Lich gets the kill with the Nova. He used the Dark Ritual. Sonik didn't see it coming. First hero dies, but he's not tapping out just yet. There's still a lot of APs here, and Glaives, and Hunts, but no Ward to fear anymore. And now he can be reckless with the ghouls. There's no hero to soak up this experience.
Oh boy, this is not good. Revives the Warden from the altar. That takes forever on level 3, and looks like, yes, he's donating the ghouls, but very good point from you. No experience given. Lich is level 4. He's taking out these Huns. The Glaives can move back, all right, but they don't do what they're supposed to do. They're not killing buildings. They're only running away. And KraV stabilizing even more, getting even more experience. Level 4.5.
Yeah, level 4 Lich is crazy strong because of the +4 intelligence memes, of course, but also because of the Dark Ritual level 2. That means every skeleton he eats is a Nova. And that is just too much damage to sustain through for Sonik. He's got 2 Glaives left here only. More and more ghouls being produced. The macro by KraV definitely slipping a little bit. He could have been able to set up plenty of structures by now, but we don't want to be too harsh here on him. He's going for the Merc camp, and there he will be able to spend his money.
Mass repair now, but he has so many acolytes. Actually, he has a full mining haunted gold mine here and 4 spare repairing acolytes. That's crazy. So he takes a tour to the mercenary camp. We got a Mauler, we got a Berserker, we got a Shadow Priest, and a special appearance by Muddy the Mud Golem.
The Warden is still not back, and this seems to be easily enough to push back now this Knight of Force. Glaive's great for sieging, horrible for actual fighting against a decently strong army. And now the AP seem to be left to their own devices. Lich has 2 Novas, and with Dark Ritual, so many more, and he's almost level 5.
Yeah, he can Nova against all these Wisps. That's pretty damn good. A little bit of a question how to deal with these APs without losing too much HP, but I guess the Mauler will be of good help. Tier 2 tech is on the way. Now the Warden is back, but only at 50 mana.
A player's forces are under
Not
attack.
even one spell to use. In the super late game, backed up by a strong army, the Warden is definitely very strong, but in these weird siege scenarios where it's all about right-click and getting value out of your hero, Warden isn't that good, really. In the Lich now. Oh, look at all that juicy mana from the Dark Ritual. 1 or 2 kills and he will be level 5. Sonik is still trying to push through this, but so much repair. He hasn't even gotten the first crypt.
Nope, that's true. All he got was this altar. That's it. The repair squad getting some damage here as well, but yeah, that's the prime example of what Grimo just described. Spamming Nova. It's unbelievable how much value you get out of this Lich. Another Nova right here. The Shadow Priest falls. Alright, the Berserker as well. Oh, maybe a little overcommitment here. Feeding the Warden up to 4.
A town is under siege.
1 kill for level 5 Lich. He wants it real bad. Maybe a little too bad. If the Lich falls, that is the one way to lose this game, but he gets to level 5. And now, level 3 Frost Nova.
And we're also close to potions now, as we have, or soon to have, tier 2.
Alter at the expansion would have been great to go for a DK soon and perhaps tech to tier 3. Though tier 3 isn't really required.
Are under attack.
But now, oh look at that Lich.
He's
230 mana. More Dark Rituals coming.
Yeah.
And show me that Nova. Alright,
Yeah.
we didn't see how good it was really. It was just on a wisp, but certainly took that one out.
You saw the area of effect on the hunt. That was pretty impressive for sure. Warden has to move back. He built a shop. He has proper moon juice. This could be the last ditch effort by Sonik. With full mana ward.
Fiends are coming out soon. With that, there's going to be more damage. Against the APs, I guess not so much. But he's still repairing the 2 Acolytes. Doing a good job still. And once these glaives get pushed back, then the damage is lacking again. Alright, the only way Sonik can win this is by killing this Lich with the Warden and getting her out of control.
Yep.
That's the one way.
He's focusing on the Fiends, and the response for KraV is, eat that Fiend. And with that response, he can Nova the Warden. It's so hard now for Sonik. There's potions available, as we say. Unlimited mana. And look, this 150 initial damage didn't even do too much, thanks to the Parrot of Vitality.
Yeah, and he's consistently standing on Blight. Will always be able to go for heal pods now if he wants. He's got a Slaughterhouse coming, which means statues or the wagons.
Yeah. Nova again. Distraction from the towers. So a little bit of time to repair this crypt. I think it will fall sooner than later, though.
1 or 2 more volleys. Come on, Sonik, get it! Get it! There we go, finally. But that took like full 3 minutes or something.
And KraV is still mining from 2 bases. All that Sonik can do is push into 50 supply and Hail Mary the buildings over and over. No extra experience, no potions for him, no second hero for him. He's stuck with what he has.
Wagons coming. Necro's coming. KraV, one of the few players who actually plays Necro wagons. Him and TG Dubs, I guess.
Side played it as well.
Are under attack.
For a while. Yeah, that makes it, of course, a lot easier to deal with these APs. They don't have Nature's Blessing, of course. Yeah, this is gonna be nasty. He needs like a million wisps to detonate against this first charge. Aiming for that Lich once again, but oh boy, does that backfire. It's either a Dead Warden or a TP. There we go. More time for the Necro Wagons.
And that is the siege finally broken. Sonik doesn't have a wisp in the south, but I think he knows there's an expo. He's not tapping out yet. Good fighting spirit by Sonik. But there's gonna be a lot of skeletons saying hello soon.
Yeah. And I don't know if he has...
Forces are under
Like what
attack.
upgrades he has already? Oh, none of them. Okay. But he's gonna get the upgrade for the meat wagons. That means the meat wagons will drop corpses. Then the wagons, the necros, can turn them into skeletons. And that is an overwhelming mass, even if you have a lot of AoE dispel. Sonik, is he counter-expanding now?
Maybe. There's a wisp close by. He could afford it.
A player's
He
forces
is almost
are
level
under
5. And if he retrains into Blink Fan and he can annoy these acolytes a lot, maybe he can get level 6. So maybe there's something, but we're grasping at straws here.
Yeah, we also have 1,200 gold for KraV. He just queued a lot of upgrades, so his lumber is a little low. But these upgrades are so important. Exhumed corpses that I just described. Skeletal mastery to get the skeletons with piercing damage, which are, of course, fantastic against the Huns. We have a
player's
shade,
forces
so he
are under
knows
attack.
everything that's coming for him. And we got the Unholy Aura as well on top of that level 5 Lich. Like, I think KraV can't lose this game anymore.
Looks like it would be very hard to do indeed.
Like, even if the Warden gets somehow to a miraculous level 6, there will probably not be any corpses to raise the spirits of the Avatar.
Yeah, and I mean, even if there's a few spirits around, like, if there's 50 skeletons against that, still... Oh my god, that Nova.
Yeah.
Oh, that damage!
Yeah, you don't want clumped up hunts against wagons at Nova 3. Oh boy. Would love to see some skeletons here. Doesn't give it to us. And of course, the more skeletons, the more Dark Ritual. And that is game, ladies and gentlemen. KraV with 1-0.
With his signature style. The Lich Fast Expo against the Warden really can have issues. I think Sonik went for the wrong strat. If he identifies that fast expansion and then goes into a passive game and just goes macro 2-base 2-base, Warden in 2-base 2-base is amazing. You get level 5, you blink all over the map, you kill acolytes over and over. There's no Zeppelin at all on Echo Isles to save those acolytes. You can get ahead economically, you can maybe go for a Panda second, get into 3, maybe level 4. But I mean, if there's an opening to be aggressive, it's hard for Sonik to say no.
That's the thing, though. He didn't have Fast Expo. There was only the Necropolis and the Ziggurat on the Expo. So that's why I think Sonik was like, well, if you're going to expand, I can just do this push, and you're going to have invested so much into the actual expansion with the gold mine and the 5 acolytes there that you're not going to have enough units or the tech to defend. But because there wasn't that, then KraV could afford everything else. He could afford to get a ton of Roll of Necromancies, of Mercenaries, and then he was able to get like the Clutch Hold, thanks in particular to that Dark Ritual that he used last second on a full hit point school that gave him an entire, like, close to an entire Nova. And I've been on the other end of that exchange in the past when I've played against KraV. I know he's really good at it. That's why, like, it's so unconventional. Like, whoever plays against a Lich first? Like, it just doesn't happen. Nobody really does that strategy. So the first time you play against it in a while, you're going to get surprised by how much mana Dark Ritual can give back and by one of these Novas. And that was the one Nova that killed his hero.
Todd, very important here. Your comments on Sonic's French.
Google Translate is fantastic.
Okay, so wasn't perfect. Maybe you can not only school him on social media, but also improve his French a little for the upcoming games.
Sure. Be happy to.
Next map, ladies and gentlemen, is Northern Isles, and that is KraV's pick.
First question, I think, in KraV's game plan has to be, can you play Lich Fast Expo here against Night Elf? And here it's a lot harder, right? The expansion is a lot tougher to take out. If a demon or keeper comes to harass you with a few wisps, that can be quite problematic. And KraV doesn't necessarily play this strat only. On other maps, when he thinks it doesn't work so well, he will go into DK 1 base, sometimes even Lich 1 base. So that's the question here for us as viewers and for Sonik to figure out. Is KraV once again going to play this fast expansion or not?
It might be a good idea to pretend to, but not necessarily do it. I mean, we saw Sonic's kind of like overreaction last game. I think it can be smart to do like what Sonik did against an expansion. The thing is, there was no gold mine on the expo. Again, it was just the Ziggurat and the Necropolis. So then KraV correctly identified what was coming and it just defended very, very well. To be honest, I think Sonic's macro is pretty good in these situations. If he was just to expand himself, he might go the complete other route this game, and instead of being aggressive, just macro a little more, regardless of whether KraV expands or not.
It looks like KraV is having some issues at the moment. So it might take 1 or 2 seconds here until we get the second game started.
I think KraV is also pretty good with Gargoyles, but it's a little bit hard sometimes to pull off against Warden. Also, I'm sure like Sonik will know about that. They've played on ladder before. Maybe a tier 2 expand of some sort from KraV is possible too.
Yeah, I wonder if Sonik perhaps played this Warden in the late game before and played against this mass style, because that's normally what KraV will do then in the late game. Expand pretty early and then go to mass air and perhaps frenzy ghouls in the late. And yeah, the Warden is a very strong fighter, or at least she can be, but her fan of knives, which hits 5 targets, can sometimes feel underwhelming when there's like 20 units of the opponent on the screen, you know?
Yeah. And to be honest, last game, it was finding the APs that really kickstarted things very well for KraV, and it was still like a really, really close hold. When you go for this sort of AP push, you really rely on them finishing from the moment, or like not getting cancelled, basically, which after it happened here, I think KraV was like, must have been pretty confident.
Yeah, it was, of course, due to the fact that the green camp was still available, so it was almost a natural creep route for KraV there. It was also missing maybe a shop next to the APs that could have helped with mana sustain in Shadow Melt, but on the other side, KraV always had the dust ready when he needed it. With that being said, Sonik is about to be eliminated from DreamHack Europe Summer. It will be decided, no, not really decided on Northern Isles, but he could be limited here on Northern Isles if KraV takes it as well. KraV's home turf map. Sonik, do you have a different approach? Can you play the Warden a little better here? Do you have a different angle of attack? Many, many questions. They will all be answered on map 2. There we go. The player with the 1-0 lead and the silver medal of ESL France. It's KraV. And Sonik, a man who almost disappeared from the quarterfinals in big tournaments, but now he's definitely back with his own Davai aggressive madman style. It's Sonik.
What the hell is happening with these openings, dude? It's a ghoul instantly scouting, looking for an Ancient of War cancel at the greedy Tuskar camp, but can't find that. And what's Sonik doing? He's going for a neutral hero build.
Yeah, that's nuts. Like, we see more and more Panda against Undead, inspired by Remind.
You know what Sonik used to play a lot in the past, at least in ladder against Undead? Yeah.
Alchemist.
Alchemist without heal spray.
Yeah,
just
baby.
Acid Bomb, Chemical Rage, Davai.
I would love that.
It's not so good on the top level, though. Like, once you have Frost Armor, the Alchemist starts having a very bad time. Okay, DK starting off with the good old Death Knight here is KraV. Ancient of War should be surviving, right? A bit of wisp, distraction. If this Ancient of War falls, this is a complete disaster.
Yeah, he can pretty much tap out, but he turns it around. He invests a little bit of lumber for the repair. And close eyes on the tavern now, Sonik. He played it like on Twisted Meadows before the Alchemist got buffed. Will he go back
Ghoul
to
is
the
going
root?
through the middle. Okay, now changes directions.
10 seconds, Remo. Last call,
Players'
Alchemist.
forces are under attack.
I think it's Panda.
Panda would be
I'm
a
gonna
little boring, man. Now that I'm hyped about the Alki.
Beastmaster.
Beastmaster. Dude, he plays it all the time and we constantly forget about that.
He does?
He does. In Back to
When?
Warcraft Cups and stuff, we see this quite a bit. And to be honest, I've never seen it succeed. But he keeps
Yeah.
on playing it.
I love the Beastmaster, especially the Bash Bear. But... Oh, what's that one ghoul doing? Alright, this game is so weird, man. It's hard to really put a finger on who's ahead here. So KraV, with pulling out the first ghoul, lost a lot of lumber, so his tech should be quite delayed. He can start it now, actually, though, as he also skipped the shop. Didn't have the lumber for that. Still no lot of necromancy for him. Sonik is creeping in the north simultaneously with the archers. He is going to be starting his tech soon as well, I imagine. And the Beastmaster is harassing in the meantime.
Yeah, the fact that he's attacking the necropolis is awesome. It doesn't do much, but yeah, here we go. Quilby's trying to get something, but even if he loses ghouls, it's not too bad. Of course, it hurts a bit, but you know that these... How does this Quilby's walk when it's slow? Did you see that? Ting, 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 ting. Anyway, my point is, you know that the summons come in waves because the Beastmaster doesn't have endless mana. And even if he kills Acolytes, you do have a second Necropolis against it. I think KraV's build is excellent, and he knew that this would be happening.
Not too sure about that. Maybe we get a chance to ask him later. So this Beastmaster, what does he really do? Much like the Keeper, he is a hero focused on the early game, focused on summons as well, and on spells that are good early but will get hard countered later by the spell. So that means you have to get ahead early, ideally with getting an expansion at some point. And that is of course more of a passive play that perhaps you wouldn't necessarily attribute to Sonik. But with the Beastmaster, I don't think you can go too dabei, or can you? I mean, it's Sonik, who knows?
You can definitely dive a base trying to kill Acolytes. If that's very promising, or it's gonna be too successful, is a different question. You can do that for sure.
Second crypt for KraV, by the way. We're going Gargs.
Alright.
And against that, the Beastmaster with Quilbies is pretty good.
By the way, how did KraV so good at so many things in such short time? Feels like he can play it all.
I don't know, man. Maybe you gotta start practicing on a laptop. Maybe that's the secret.
Dude, if I play Warcraft on my laptop, I get like 5 frames per second. Barely enough for Chrome.
Yeah, it's I don't even think mine would start Warcraft. Oh, steals the item away from the Natter. That's a pendant of energy for the DK. Wonderful items here so far for KraV. The pendant and the mantle, both amazing. And even the scroll of the beast, if used right, can be very good.
Does he have another coil? Yes, he does. Gotta be so careful, Sonik. Very dependent on the level 3. Can't lose out on this experience here right now.
Oh, KraV wants that Tuskar.
Yeah.
Wants it bad.
Gets it.
And he got it. Oh, that's such a big deal.
Yo.
Oh, that hurts. The skeletons, though. Maybe level 3 from skeletons?
Nah, not enough. But there's still... Oh, the greens are gone. And he denies. Well done. Hawk. Gotta say, it's kind of disappointing that it's not the Snowhawk in Reforged.
Yeah. Too bad.
It's still a
I'm more
beautiful
disappointed
bird.
that it's not the Bash Bear, to be honest with you. I hope he doesn't go level 2 Hawk. Night Elves playing Beastmaster get way too excited about the Hawk and magic damage because it does, you know... The damage sound it plays is so impressive. It's this thunderous... But it actually does like 20 damage or something. It's a joke.
What's the sound?
Kadoink.
Yeah, the damage is done. Like, it's kind of cool. I like it. But against Gargs, though.
Yeah,
It's just gone. Like you summon it, gone.
Yeah. Kind of gets devoured.
Big mana potion, that's a lot of summons though.
Lore does finish. Losing that would have been really annoying. With Wisp coming and the rest of the army, this one should be safe. But KraV is ensuring that there's no expansion, and as long as you make sure that the Beastmaster doesn't have an Expo, I will always favor a DK in the late game compared to the boy with the mask.
I would always favor the DK, period, over a Beastmaster. But yeah, Sonik knows better for sure. We get upgrades here, by the way, for the Gargs. And with that, that's a lot of map control now. That's super annoying. It's not the best solutions. Yes, he does have Quilbies, Archers, and Dryads, but there's no X Factor. There's no Shadow Strike that can kill something. There's no Demon Hunter that can keep the DK constantly as a no threat. Oh. Not taking out the bird.
Right, the bird gives vision above the trees against the Gargs, which is actually really nice to have. Super annoying otherwise when they're just harassing your Wisp. They go above the trees and you can't see them. So there, I have to admit that's pretty good value. Just for the vision aspect. But where's the Expo? We need this Expo song.
Coming now.
I think he just gave it. Yep. There it is.
But this oftentimes leads, like, even if the Expo is...
Players' forces are under attack.
He's at tier 3 already. He rushes tier 3 in favor of the expansion. What's that for? I am confused.
Is he getting marksmanship? I guess he should.
He's getting bears.
Very cost effective. Bears?
Town is under siege.
Against gargoyles?
Yeah. Guess it's for Roar mainly, but he's also getting upgrades. You don't approve, Remo?
Not exactly. A slight mistake by KraV here. Could have cancelled the expansion with the Gargs, but he was busy checking out the main. I guess he should have ideally been scouting with something always at the expansion, but not the end of the world. KraV so far not trying to expand when we have mentioned now multiple times that usually he loves to do this in this matchup.
He goes Boneyard, dude.
Boneyard, man. Frostworms. Rarely seen nowadays.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, this bear versus frostworm matchup is kind of one-sided. But of course you don't find one-on-one. Got a little backup from archers. No upgrades on them though. Also no marksmanship.
Yeah, the Frostworm is a nice bonus against bears, certainly very good. But normally the bigger problem for Night Elf in the late game here is that there's such a big mass of undead. The Gargs streaming in, the ghouls, everything's so fast. Archers especially die like flies. And against all that mass, you want to have a good AoE. Acid Bomb or Breath of Fire even better. But he's got no AoE at all.
There's a little bit of splash damage from the Quilbies. Or is it just on level 5?
He's level 3 Quilbies, yeah.
Ah. Well, then you're right.
He could play Chims, but against Gargs, that's always also, let's say, ambitious.
Yeah. Okay.
At least he's gonna have the Expo up here soon, though. But the Gargs can delay this a little bit longer by canceling the entangling.
So if I...
Entanglement? Entanglation? What's the term?
What do you say, man?
Entangleizing?
Entangleization, exactly. So when I understood our discussion correctly, there's no way Sonik can win a fight.
There's always a way, like if KraV messes up badly, or if Sonik just gets ahead like crazy in supply. If he's up by 20, then sure it's possible. But
his approach should be
case.
Not fight directly, but rather drive-by annoyance.
Oh, he's going for a panda now. Here we go. This is the late game actual good fighter. And you know what? It's not looking that bad. KraV never managed to set up his own expansion.
Yeah.
And this is kind of all in right now by KraV. Sonik did manage to get ahead in supply over here.
We got sappers? No. Okay, it's the perfect timing. The entangle is not finished. Nova right-clicks, ghouls onto this one. He will be mining like a few dots A few coins here and there. Worms are coming. Can he kill the tree as well, or is it just the entangle? It's moving away. Only due to the Beastmaster?
A town
Big
is
Daddy
under
Frost
siege.
Worms here, by the way.
He's taking out production buildings. That's nice. Oh, big bird. Big gone. We have
Not as
nature's-
big as the Firebird, though.
What?
Not as big as the Firebird.
That
though.
is true. The Firebird is a wonderful bird. The big orange bird, you mean?
Ah, true. Orange Bird. Goddamn, messed it up. Wait a minute. The bears look differently than they used to.
A town is under siege.
They
A
do, they
player's
have different
forces
hair.
Are under attack.
Yeah, the mane is looking different.
Yeah. It's like the Insta bears.
True, dude.
Alright. Creeping, of course, kind of easy with the frost.
Oh,
worm.
the worm got webbed!
Yep.
Oh, if that's an opening. Yeah, I have to go for it. Saved it with the TP. Is Sonic gonna look over there? There's an expansion right there. And now Sonic is basically up by 20 supply. Not getting that first expo cancel. That slight mistake by KraV is really punishing him here in this late game.
Super interesting how you can have such a different approach on this matchup and get through with it. Maybe KraV not too experienced against this very style.
A player's forces are
But
under
we're
attack.
getting a level 3 Lich who has plus 12, Gloves of Haste, Orb of Corruption, DK growing to close to 5. Don't ever count an undead out when he still has heroes. KraV is breaking upkeep. Oh
plus
my
12.
god, next clause.
Hello.
Oh, what a beast! What an
3-2 gargoyles as well, by the way.
absolute beast. Yeah, not only gargoyles, that worm as well. Look at that damage. That's pretty good damage.
A player's
A lot
forces
of
are under
archers still.
attack.
If they die quickly thanks to the Nova and Ghouls, I'm gonna have very little anti-air left here from Sonic. Ah, the Beastmaster helps, I guess.
If this oh, archers? Separated, forgot the group? Maybe. But no big follow-up. Lich couldn't reach.
KraV is trying to abuse his mobility, his speed as much as he can. He's doing a good job of it. Oh, gets that bear. Maybe. Nice staff by Sonic.
Yeah. We do have marksmanship by now, by the way, so the damage of the archers is stacking up big time. Would love to see some upgrades still. He's 0-0, despite having a lot of gold and a lot of lumber.
A player's forces are under attack.
The Ghoul left
Yeah,
behind.
Could be level 3, actually. It'll take forever. Death by 1,000 spears.
KraV's got a lot of gold. Where's those ziggurats?
That's level 3, by the way. Level 2, breath. Pretty tanky beastie. Panda. Now the attack upgrades I like. And Nature's Blessing as well. So even if KraV decides to go for Sappers, Sonic should be safe. And is that what's happening? He supplies
Enough
stuff.
supply.
Ah. Do you realize that now? He's still not built. Yeah.
A town
There's
is
an
under
acolyte moving out.
siege.
No, he's expanding again. Trying to, at least.
A player's forces are under attack.
We do have a heal scroll. We do have 2 heal scrolls. Still the Scroll of the Beast. Oh my, this Lich with these worms and the Scroll of the Beast. It's gonna be so sick. Oh, sweet staff again. So at the corner of
That
the
was
screen
nice.
there.
A town is under siege.
I think once Sonic starts getting his upgrades going here, KraV is gonna be in a pretty rough spot, but he doesn't want to go in yet. He wants to buy time for his expo. But that's gonna be quite a while.
almost nothing left on this map. Gargs are coming in. It's not easy to defend against them, but he's got to be careful with them if the panda is showing his breath of fire. Expo by Sonik bottom right. Love it. Playing it very smart. No production still. Sitting in a Acropolis up here. Has to wait for that to break 60. This could be a little too late. But Sonik is not directly oozing confidence, despite having 20 supply more. He's just sitting on this expansion. Oh, the Dryads cancel it. Nice. And again, KraV is supply stuck. Build a ziggurat, please, KraV.
Maybe marketplace shopping? There's more
A
claws.
town is under siege.
We
Too
love more
expensive,
claws. Ah, +9 and +12. Okay, that is expensive.
Yeah, Lich is pretty much maxed out anyways. You need some slots for the heal
A
scrolls.
player's forces are under attack.
You know, pretty much maxed out is not really maxed out. Could swap the surface with more damage.
Oh, sentries. It's kind of nice.
And he finds
No
the expansion.
inventory space.
He must be in time for this expo, right? Gargs are coming. Rest of the army is coming. Sonik is about to collapse on this army here.
It's a necro.
Yeah, a little ambitious. Sonik is at 90.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still
That's
0
a lot
0
of army.
upgrades. But let's go upgrades. But let's go army.
Oh, he's getting archer upgrades.
Yeah, he's 2-1. He's gonna be 3-1. He's 0-0 on Dryads and Mountain Giants and Bears. Mountain Giant here, maybe.
DK level 5. KraV definitely likes going for hero nuke every now and then. But they're pretty well protected here for Sonik. Ank on the panda. Invo on the Beastmaster. They have pretty good health pools.
A town is under siege.
But if KraV can abuse mobility more and more and force more and more TPs, he might be able to get up to 80 supply here over time. And then he could actually take a decent fight.
He must be annoying. He's taking out Wisp, which is a
Player's
nice
forces
approach.
are under attack.
The Shade was scouting this archer, so he makes sure he could possibly expand in the bottom, the upper left. At the moment, the bottom right is covered by this hawk. But yeah, it's just Gargs flying in over and over. Level 5 DK, is it 3 aura? No, it's 2. KraV finally built a ziggurat.
Dude, this is reminding me of old EPS games. Just Gargs over the trees, harassing, running around, stalling.
Shout out Hazuops.
A player's
As
forces
always
are
when
under
we see
attack.
something like this. Ah, reveal against the Shade now. You poor soul.
Oh, look at that hawk, man. Finding more value this game than I thought.
A town is under siege.
Maybe he gets upgraded to level 3 soon.
Oh, this is a good attack by KraV. With the Gargs at the expo and the main army in the main base. And an expansion coming up at the same time.
Okay.
Good move by the Frenchman.
How long can he keep this up? Could Sonik go for an AP? Is that enough? Just to prevent that.
Oh, the Cool Beast. Look at that go. Look at it go, dude. Oh. Call Novad. That's pretty suspicious right there. KraV, will he make his hold here? Down by more than 20 supply,
Player's
though.
forces are under attack.
But it's undead heroes and worms. Like, if they connect well, could be really nice. But the bears are usually covered. The mountain giant does its job as well. Here we go. Ghouls into the archers, but man, that's so much focus fire.
A town is under siege.
Archer's not getting devoured here too quickly. There's not too many ghouls left, I guess. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, big combo. Oh my god, everything's burning. Focusing on the Panda next. He's dropping low, but he's got the Ankh. Heal Scroll there used on both sides as well. Sonic's at 80 supply. KraV drops down to about 50 only. These archers are sniping down these worms easily, it seems, but the Panda dies. Coil Nova does its job. But the next worm goes down. There's level 6 on this Beastmaster.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Will we see the ultimate is the question. Oh, he doesn't skill it. It's the big bird. And the big beasts. Sonic's still at 73. Undead Hero's still alive though. Game's not over. 27 supply. How quick was that Panda deleted, by the way, but the rest of the army? Piercing damage meta. He couldn't really reach the archers, right, with the ghouls.
Yeah, I think he just simply didn't have enough ghouls. He had like, what, 4 or 5? You need more than that. You need like, I don't know, 8, 10. Now, of course, they eat the first Breath of Fire, Drunken Haze, but you counter that with the Heal Scroll. And then these archers can die fast. Sonic's on his way to equalize here, I believe.
I agree. Minute game. Main base is empty for Sonic. Soon to be empty for KraV as well. Rebuilding this army is okay. There we go. No income at the moment.
KraV is trying everything he can, but with only 34 supply. It's not that much that you can try, especially when the main runs out, and now KraV is left on 0 income.
A player's forces are
the fact that he never built a slaughterhouse bites him big time now. No regen on mana or HP. No abominations. Sonic is abusing the fact that there's no abominations really, really well.
We just saw big level ups for KraV though. Level 6 DK, level 5 Lich.
Dude, you will not believe me when I say this. He's skilled Animate Dead.
There we go.
Yep.
Archer summoned.
Yep. Not sure if that's worth it, man. But hey, man, it's one for the history books. It's probably the only time.
It's not that bad. It's kind of like spirits from the Avatar of Venice.
Yeah, it's only 3.
But they don't
snowball.
timer.
And they don't have marksmanship. Or do they? No.
Dude. Dead nuke though.
Beastmaster's gotta be kind of careful.
Really don't like these worms anymore.
Nah, they're too vulnerable. But everything is. Lich can just solo the world.
Good job here though by Sonic. The Dryads and Panda keeping the Undead army away. And the Beastmaster's taking out the Haunted. Very nice play.
Acolytes are falling as well. Still an invul. Sonic 68. But how long can this Lich keep KraV in the game? Like, it's 2 base, 0 base soon. But this Lich is like, with 3 volleys he kills a Dryad, with 2 volleys he kills an Archer.
The town is under siege.
Wait a minute. He just killed the Beastmaster.
Yep. It was an invul. It was a stab.
Sonic, no. It's not like this.
I'm telling you, man, these heroes. It's Madfrog vs King Crimson all over again. Kind of hard to do against Dryads, though.
Yeah, Sonic has income. KraV doesn't.
Who needs income if you have undead heroes?
Still need income.
For what?
To buy items, for example. It's not infinite mana.
Lich can eat.
If he had a statue here, this, or 2 statues rather, this could still be scary. Sonic still has 70 supply, just, I think he needs to get his army together. Is the Beastmaster back? No, he's waiting for the tavern, for the altar revival.
Yeah. And this mine in the upper left is not starting. How long is this expansion running? 2,800. that's not forever. Dude, I feel it. KraV is doing it.
Shouldn't be possible.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a game against Sonic. So everything is possible. Good, bad, and ugly.
I still got that. Dude, what happens if you kill a seal or any critter and you use the ult? Do you get undead critters?
I don't think it does. Yeah, you do.
I think you do.
It doesn't work
It's
for
a corpse.
It does work for creeps, right?
Yeah, it does. That's level 6.
Alrighty.
No way.
Look at this
No.
damage, dude! He just takes out all these giants. There's a TP.
Really doesn't want to use it? He doesn't have to.
How many corpses is this? This is a lot. Like 4? And the Tree of Eternity is gone. So he can't go for potions if he wants to?
Dude, no way. He should definitely unsummon more buildings and get a statue. A statue
Yeah.
would be so sick.
He gets rid of the
can-
worm
And
and
you
the
can sell the
crypt.
crypts, the altar, the necro. Or the Black Citadel. The Black Citadel gives the most money.
Oh yeah, it's basically 3 buildings in one.
Oh, he's buying potions.
Hmm.
Statues, bro. Statues so good.
Takes forever as well.
Oh, it's not that long. It's like 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes.
A town is under siege.
Skeleton sees the expansion bottom right. Gargs are moving out. Unbelievable. If someone needed an introduction to typical Sonic games, there is nothing like a typical Sonic game, but this is what you get.
This is a fun game. Oh, the Invis Hawk. Seeing where KraV was moving. DK is still quite hurt.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this ultimate pick was the greatest choice.
A town
player's
is under
forces
siege.
are
Under
under
attack.
Aura 3 would have been quite helpful.
If it had helped him to keep the expo alive, though, we would have said how sick it was.
That is correct. He does have 1 staff ready. Sonic has. I can't believe my eyes that this is still running. 30 minutes.
There's a lot more Colnova available.
A player's forces
Not against
are under
Dryads.
attack.
That's a smart realization by Sonic to switch into the magic immune units and not stay stubbornly on archers. But heroes. I mean, the Beastmaster was erased already. Ooh, big breath of fire. That's level 7. That's the big aura. That's the real DK ultimate right there.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
A town is under siege.
It's making one more Garg. Statues, bro. Would have been so good.
700 gold. But also another expansion upper left. Maybe the Tree of Life mushroom tactic, plant them everywhere, is working out. Can't put out all the fires with this army. 1 Garg though, flying north.
A player's forces are under attack.
What is 1 Garg?
Trying to snipe some units again.
Bear.
Oh, doesn't get quite the bear. Ooh, the destroyer taking a lot of damage there as well. Once again, the Hawk giving vision
Town is under
above the
siege.
trees. Hawk is acting like a shade. I like it a lot.
Yeah. So at this point, the DK doesn't get any better. The Lich, a tiny little bit. And of course, for stats, it's great.
Yeah, dude, on level 8, he gets another +4 intelligence. Pretty sick. Or it's on level 7, perhaps. I think it might actually be on level 7.
A player's forces
Keep a
are
close
under
eye on
attack.
it for
The
sure.
town is under siege.
70 minimum damage, by the way, this Lich. 70.
That's pretty good.
Beastmaster starts to be annoying in the base. And yeah, I think this is falling apart slowly but steady. He took down the expo here. This one is out of mining. Dude, if... Wait. How much gold does he have left? 460. He's aware of this expo, and he's kind of close. And he got Death and Decay. No way, dude.
Wait.
Sonik is on the other side of the map.
No.
He doesn't have a TP. No way, dude.
He's gonna TP though, right?
He doesn't have a TP. This tree is just gone.
Oh no!
Go-
No, KraV! No.
What the hell are we witnessing? I'm
Player's
speechless.
forces are under attack.
I don't know what to say. The law of Warcraft don't apply to this game. There's one more tree. Sonik is out of gold if that doesn't work.
Yeah, but he's running there already with the army. There's no Death and Decay here.
Yeah, just
One
deny
should be
mining.
safe.
Deny mining. Snipe some wisps. Open it up for the Gargs. It's a little
They have to
bitty in
TP out of this.
trouble though, yep.
Oh, right in front for the block.
Ah, good one. Kills the Dryad though. Invul?
That was a misclick.
Yeah.
For I don't know what he was trying to click, but
Me
Invul,
neither. But
not necessary.
that's, yeah, no TP. Oh, Lich surrounded.
Oh! Oh! He gets out just barely.
He can just. Oh,
Where's the DK?
he can fight out. True warrior.
Jesus.
Taunt like 2 seconds too late, unfortunately.
Oh my god!
Cool. Death and Decay. Animate dead. Let's go. You don't win the game with Death and Decay and Animate dead. You simply don't. Takes up the Entangled again. Heroes are running in circles. Giant can't reach.
Player's forces
He takes
are
out the
under
archers again.
The wisps are almost all dead.
Yep.
No way! No! KraV, if you win this freaking game, call Nova Bear dead?
Yep.
a town.
He's killing the expansion to the north, right? Must be. Dryad flanks, maybe? Oh, okay. Let's set up. Waiting for Death and Decay, probably. How long can he stay in this? The DK, he needs to be so careful with this. If the DK falls, everything dies.
Dude, it's not a lot of Dryads left here though.
Yeah. It's 38 supply. Boom. We're close to level 7.
38 against 23. The
Lich
Floss
is
is crazy good against these
you, man.
summons.
Lich is soloing this pretty much.
But the DK doesn't have anything to protect himself anymore. This is ridiculous.
This is a game of the tournament.
Player's
Absolutely.
forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
And this is now kind of a base race, so Sonik doesn't have the ultimate of the Beastmaster, which is like the perfect thing to have in a base race.
Oh, Lich levels up. +3 intelligence, not +4. +4 is the next level, I think.
Sonik is down to 30. 30 supply.
Oh my god!
KraV needs 3 packs of cigarettes after this game.
A player's forces
But Sonik has an expansion bottom right.
Oh yeah, kind of forgot about that one.
But you know what? He doesn't have a panda anymore. Staff?
Oh, staff! Where'd he go? Got right to the expansion. Imagine if he lands up here, dude. Wait, is that RNG? Is that randomized? when
I
he
don't
lands?
know, man.
Oh my god.
It could have been the end for sure. Everything for KraV is super mega low. KraV is not mining forever.
Oh, the Lich doesn't have the help of the aura right now.
We have like a
This guy, dude. KraV.
Player's
Freaking
forces
amazing.
are under attack.
This is Sonic's army. 2 Dryads, a mountain giant, and the heroes. Engine of War.
A town is
Wait
under
for me,
siege.
guys! I'm coming! Death and Decay should be ready. Must be ready. He even got Frost Armor now, which is kind of smart. Can be dispelled though.
Wait, KraV just sold something, or what?
Circlet? One guard down.
Acolyte.
What?
Getting an Acolyte.
For what?
I don't know. Repair?
$37 minutes. Two Gargs, he uses one stone form. Should
A
use the
town
second
is
stone
under
form
siege.
sure as well. Sonik is getting more and more income. Did he weather? Oh, actually, no wisp in the upper left.
On Blight him with the Aura, there's passive healing here for the Frostworm. Dryads come back in, but the Lich is still packing a punch. He sold one item, but still hurts.
Yeah, it still has the claw plus 12, both of them.
Wait a minute, did he find two? Or did he buy one?
No, he found two.
The town is under siege.
Dude, there's no invulns or TPs here on Sonik, by the way.
Of course not. Sonik, I think in the 15 years of his career, has bought exactly like 2 town portals or something. And not in fashion, man. And not in fashion.
A player's forces are under attack.
7 supply mountain giant falling.
The town is under
that's a
siege.
stab. No.
Oh! Or
7 supply mountain down. Gotta be careful about that worm now, though. Oh, that's another 7 supply down, but the coil is ready once again. And this Lich is hitting like a truck, dude.
One more coil for the DK in a few seconds. There we go.
Needs it. Needs it. KraV has left the game. GG. Okay.
That was crazy.
That was absolutely manic. Todd,
Have
I
you been-
want a very detailed analysis of this game.
Oh my god. I thought KraV was dead for so long. He rushed for like 3-1 upgrades. And then I think he must have started to realize that this timing just wasn't going to work. So instead he tried to harass. And I was like, well, he's dead, right? No, not right. Sonik got 3-2 archers. Won a fight in the center. And then he's like, I think he kind of fell asleep on his lead. He's like, okay, I'm winning. I'm just going to kill the Expo and I won. No. Somehow, Death and Decay, that was like almost some of the most useful Death and Decay and animate day that I've ever seen in my life, which like never happens. Even picking it in the first place, I think surprised everybody. And KraV just hanging there for so long. I gotta commend him for his resilience and remembering that you have unsummon. I feel like undeads in this kind of games, they too often forget, like, you know, he had 2 crypts for nothing. He was never gonna make another Frostworm, so you can unsummon the Boneyard. He did that super well, and he almost climbed his way back in this game. It was really close, but Sonik was always able to re-afford another tree and then just re-expand and stay in the game. Imagine if Sonik, like when he had a lot of gold and he had like 60 supply against like just 2 heroes. Imagine if he had made a keeper. Because there was clearly not going to be any destroyer.
Yeah.
Keeper and Tangle level 1, that's it, game over.
That's absolutely true. If you're hyped for game 3, well, so are we. And we will decide who's going to leave DreamHack Summer after this next map. Sonik versus KraV, full distance. See you in a bit. Welcome back to DreamHack Summer Euro, powered by Monster Energy. I guess both of these players need one of these after this long, excruciating games. Can we even try to predict what's happening now on Last Refuge?
You can try, but you're gonna fail.
Story of my life.
I hope something similar, man. Like, that game was epic. Base race, no more income, unsummoning buildings, crazy Colnova in the end.
I thought it was super interesting that KraV seemed to really want to delay or even prevent some sort of Ancient of War creeping. There's like, this is an even harder map against this style. Like, where does the first Ancient of War go? Like, out of Sonik, it's very often pretty greedy, but now he's kind of unnoticed because the ghoul rushed him last game, so he might just make it at the small camp near his base. But if you do it near the Mer camp and KraV reacts to it correctly and gets a cancel on the Ancient of War, you're in a world of trouble. All I know is I want another epic game. I want Silence Pearl not to fall asleep, but to have to wait a little bit longer before they have to play the next match.
Yeah, man. I think between these guys, nobody will fall asleep. Neither are the fans watching at home. We get game 3. Oh, man. I can just repeat what you say. Hoping for another banger like this here on Last Refuge. He went full distance versus Happy. He went full distance versus Sonik. The silver medalist of ESL France, it's KraV. And his opponent, a man like no other, it's Sonik.
A lot more conservative this time is Sonik with his opening build, going for a standard Ultra into a standard creep route. For most players, this would mean Demon Hunter. For a few, it would mean Keeper. For Sonik, it might even mean Warden. But on this map, I'm kind of expecting Keeper from him.
Yeah, but he likes to do that on Echo as well sometimes. There he played Warden. It's a Demon Hunter. That would be, like, out of all heroes, the one I favored the least in Sonic's hands.
Can still be very good. In the super late game, probably the strongest out of all the Night Elf heroes. Well, along with the Warden. And we have Lich first again by KraV, with possibly a fast expansion. This map isn't as good as Echo Isles for fast expansion because your opponent can be at your natural way sooner, but it is the same creep, so it's as easy to kill those neutrals. Question is, how well is Sonik gonna be playing against it? And how good is the Demon Hunter gonna be against Lich? I would say quite a bit better than the Warden. The mana burn should be a very potent weapon.
Yeah, I was about to ask you the same, to give a little bit of a detailed explanation about this. It feels like mana burn should hard counter the Lich, but the Lich is always good with right clicks as well. And especially on Echo Isles, we talked about the force that is Dark Ritual, where you eat your ghoul or a skeleton and you get mana back. That, of course, gets more efficient on higher levels. I like the Scout Wisp by Sonik here. Gets nuked right away, but of course the vision was there, so he can not detonate. He brings 2 new Wisps. Is this an Archer? No, he brings 2 new, so that's 2 Novas gone. But he can't prevent the second Skull anymore.
Big last hit. If Demon Hunter had stolen this, it would have been sick. And it's a Ring of Protection only for the Lich. Battling against the Demon Hunter here right away. Some ghouls dropping quite low, but Sonik can't afford to chase them. He has to stay around at this creep camp. 1 ghoul should be dying here.
Denied.
But the demon so far isn't doing the most amount of damage, but he is providing quite a substantial delay.
I like this defense by KraV. Yes, of course, it is a delay, but he got the last hit. He gets the denies on the ghouls, and with that, it's no level 2 Demon Hunter. He could use his evasion real bad! No! Calculated 16 HP. Ghoul is following. He can never feel safe, but KraV can feel safe creeping the trolls now.
Yeah, while he was focusing on the Demon Hunter, the trolls took out the Ziggurat. They actually canceled it, got none of these resources back. That hurts a little bit. But more Ziggurats are coming. Ziggurat and Necro. The KraV Classic.
Player's forces
He
are
takes
under
his time with going for the Haunted. He wants to have these two buildings up first. And he's definitely missing lumber right now for the Haunted. Because he's bringing so many ghouls. Keeps on creeping more. Against the Demon Hunter, early especially, Frost Armor can be really good. But KraV once again is going into Dark Ritual. Once you have level 4 Lich for that level 2 Dark Ritual, it's just so juicy.
Okay, here's the next Nova before it gets burned. Not the biggest impact, but better than nothing, I guess. This time, Sonik is pushing the expansion, but with only archers. And Ghouls is so good against that. Nova is so good against that. Skeletons is so good against them. Does he have to transition? I think so. Ancient of War! The Madman!
Yeah, the Demon Hunter might just be running down the Lich, but actually, let's go of him. Narrow Tower a little bit late, by the way. A few seconds here. Oh, but nice deny. Demon getting level 2 would make a big difference. He needs only one more ghoul or 2 more skeletons.
Oh, this Lich
Waiting for the Narob to finish. Nice block.
Really well
And that's
done.
the Narob done. And now finally the Demon Hunter can get controlled.
I see shadows, but if you block against a hero, then you can still outrun him even though you're slowed. This is a crazy early game.
This Agent of War will definitely not finish. Even going for the expansion here. There's so many ghouls right here. They can deal with the Demon Hunter pretty well thanks to that Narob Tower.
Yeah, man.
Somewhere in the Saarland. Kevin Schramm is watching this game and he's hurting inside. Because of how good this Narob is.
Remo, you're lying. This Engine of War is... Oh, okay, cancelled now. Okay,
I would
you were
never
right.
lie.
Oh, Demon Hunter, Nova, maybe? And now, what is this? Right click, TP! Lich! Survives.
Dude, the cojones on KraV though. Was that the hit math coming in? Did he actually calculate that all, or
The KraV
was that
math?
just a little bold?
Dude, my heart rate is through the roof once again. And I can't even imagine how it is for the players now.
This is the beginning of a crazy rivalry. Sonik and KraV, like these are some sick games. I don't quite understand what the ghoul's doing up here, but okay, gets killed. That's fine. Level 2 demon.
Maybe concentration slipping a little. Lich getting closer to 3, but a ritual dagger. Claws of attack. We're stacking that baby up again.
And that's the level 2 Nova now.
And that against archers. Makes it easier for the ghouls to connect, and that can wreak havoc on them. Sonik is expanding, but maybe I'm blind, Remo. You know that happens. There's no Hunch Saw yet.
I think he forgot about it. But even if it's okay, coming up with the
player's
expansion
forces are
now.
under
Ooh,
attack.
that could be getting cancelled though. Is Lich gonna run up there with the boots? It certainly looks like it.
Look at the ghoul gang. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's definitely a questionable position for this Hunter's Hall. With the intention kind of to protect the expansion, but instead of protecting it, they're just both gonna get cancelled.
Yeah, I don't really like that. This will delay the lores by so much. Wait, he's just canceling this expansion, isn't he?
He could.
Rune bracers.
Great splitting of the ghouls, by the way.
Yeah.
3 towards the expo, 2 on one archer, 2 on another. Making it very hard for Sonik to properly deal with this, and the expo does get cancelled.
KraV is playing an excellent game. Archers are starting to fall here. Ghouls still chasing. The creeps are helping. Wisps aren't too hard either. Sonik feels like he's falling apart. He's losing that Merc as well. Oh, that was expensive. And KraV can just afford these losses.
Great attack by
town
KraV.
is
Absolutely
under
amazing.
siege.
Cancel the expansion, most importantly. Few ghouls going down, but absolutely affordable. There's a Narob in the main. Also could threaten us around here. Dude, if he gets that, that's the demon dead. That's the game over.
Yep, TP is gone already. I was busy a little in the north watching the archers ghoul fights. One ghoul left. He's reporting back. Tree of Life up again. Tree of Life up again. Need to cancel
The
it.
player's forces are under attack.
He doesn't even feed away the experience. Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Isn't
Or
he
maybe he
though?
does. Okay. Well, it made him work for it though, you know?
Little bit of attention indeed. No mana Lich. Like 0 mana lich. That is a little bit of an issue. But wait, we still don't have a hunter sword. Oh no. Is it enough ghouls? Looks like no. Looks like it's a little bit of a donation, but he keeps the archer numbers low. That's big. And oh, I was about to say that block, but no, not yet. Oh.
Can he kill this lich?
A player's
Since both
forces are
have
under
boots, I don't
attack.
think he can.
Naga second.
Naga second. Okay. That definitely helps right now against the ghouls. But against the mass, which will be coming, I'm a little worried.
Sonik is losing a lot, by the way. Ghoul versus Berserker.
Oh! One hit away.
Yeah. And more ghouls. More and more and more ghouls. Second crypt at the expo.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, just playing triple or quad racks mass ghouls is absolutely viable here.
Yeah.
There's no AoE. There's no panda.
Yeah.
A
Fork
player's
lightning.
forces
But
are
we
under
saw in
attack.
Vortex vs Neutron how little fork lightning does against mass ghouls. Level 4 demon though. He's becoming quite a boss.
Yeah, he needs to be. He's the only thing keeping Sonic in this game right now.
Yeah. So it's 6 schools. I think he should wait for more.
I don't think he's pushing. He's just like flirting a little bit with his demon, who pops the big invul to throw out 1 mana
A
burn.
player's forces are
Yeah.
under attack.
Alright, he takes out 2 ghouls. That's alright.
Yeah, but I mean, a couple of mana burns as well. But KraV can afford potions. Berserker gone.
It's of experience, by the way. Lich almost level 4. Nice deny. Both with great denies.
Yeah. Very, very important in this series. Sonic not getting tier 3 yet. Seems to be stuck there with mass
A
dryads
player's
at the moment.
forces are under attack.
KraV is getting creature attack, indicating gargoyles or fiends. Almost a surround. And DK second for coils.
That's the surround. Right goes down. That's Lich level 4. Level 2 Dark Ritual. Eat that skeleton. Oh, look at that mana.
Looking good, KraV. Pushing for more. Tier 3 is almost done. This is not a push to end the game, but these tiny little 6-7 ghoul push is doing so much damage. Coil Nova onto that. Naga forces another potion. Both of them bought. That's a lot of gold gone.
Player's forces are under attack.
Good block as
Getting Lich
well.
would be marvelous. But boots. Those boots are made for running.
Can he come back with Nova? Alright, and kill it. I don't think so. In the end,
He
he's
wants
donating.
to, though.
Yeah, in the end, he's donating these ghouls away. But should still be fine. It's just time that he buys. 1,000 gold. Garg production starts. Tier 3 is there.
Player's
Hello,
forces are
orb.
under attack.
No frenzy queued yet. He does have the resources. After the next 2 Gogs, perhaps.
Tier 3 has started. Orb of Venom, absolutely essential for Sonic.
Oh, that takes a lot of damage.
So there's a
Let's
Demon
survive.
Hunter. He could pop the potion soon. He could pop the potion and then Nova. Ah, heal potion there as well. What's the cool? He's hiding behind the tree. So Sonic can't really see if he has the potion or not. Okay, there's the scout. Well done. That's some
upgrade,
cool
that one.
plays, man.
Yeah, this is a very competitive game suddenly. These guys just provide us with amazing series.
Amazing.
Amazing.
How fitting. Boneyard again. Remo, he's doing the same build.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, but he's got an expansion this time. This time around it's very different from Northern Isles.
Big Nova. Naga is a little bit in trouble. He needs a Zeppelin. Can you just Nova up the high ground? Ooh. He wants this hero kill so bad. Doesn't get it
Mana
though.
potion is exactly 1 Nova, by the way. So if you're at 0, it's still enough. And you pop it.
This time Sonic gets an engine protector at the
A player's forces
expansion.
are under
I love
attack.
that. Really well done. Sounds so simple. It's just one tower, but it changes so much.
Yep, absolutely. Protects well. Against these Gargs will be becoming more and more. KraV is going into upkeep already with the first worm and with the third attack upgrade.
Blue braces on the other side as well. Will probably be sold for an invul. Naga is getting close-ish to level 3. We have once again no destroyers. So Book of the Dead could do something, especially against an expansion when you pop it here. Take out acolytes, delay mining. Could also be just a sell.
Double Ancient of Wind. Sonic wants to go into mass hippos. That can work, but it's really dangerous. If you don't have the right amount, you just get smashed in the air and everything else dies after. If you have too many, the undead may be able to transition to ground and suddenly they're useless. Sonic needs to play this exactly right.
Yeah, and that's not easy. Lich has a lot of mana. Bye. That's how you kill a Naga. Is that how you play it exactly right?
Well, if he gets the perfect counter with the hippos, maybe. But the Gogs are in the main, and they take out these wisps so fast.
Sonic is not reacting at all to this. He lost like 4 or 5 wisps. And counting.
And you can just camp these Ancients of Wind.
Under siege.
You can snipe out one hippo after the next so easy. It's like 1 or 2 volleys from these guards.
That's very smart.
But the demon is here. And with the Orb of Venom, that is the best thing possibly in the game against gargoyles. Especially against Garg Harass.
Still a chance. Level 2 Lich, not too expensive. We get upgrades from Sonic on the Dryads. Also a bear for Reach a Roar. Very rare sight to have the island here, by the way.
A player's forces are under
And
attack.
yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. So smart by KraV. You don't want the hippo in numbers. Oh, but with the slow, could actually backfire.
A few Gogs might be going down. KraV was supply blocked at 60. Now he's immediately supply blocked again at 70. Going for a Dreadlord. Oh, it's the big boy Dreadlord, by the way.
Oh, I thought, yeah, okay. Okay.
Wait, do you have the big boy Dreadlord?
No, I don't. I have the
Oh,
normal.
too bad.
A little bit of skin roulette here. It's, by the way, the Ancient Django. That is a
Yep.
phenomenal item.
Everything is gonna be so fast.
KraV's at 70, Sonic at 60. Hero levels close to 5, close to 3. Not much to creep on this map anymore. Who's the one to push? We got heal scrolls. We got mana potions. Everything's lining up for the massive slaughter. So is this aura first? Would be 3 auras then. Or was it swarm? Was it sleep against mana burn? Yeah, exactly. That's why I disabled it.
A player's forces
Anyway, Lich level 5. So, I would love to know the pick now. Either we get double AoE, okay, it's the aura, or triple aura.
Yeah, that Lich level 3 against hippos, dude. Oh boy.
Yep. There we go. There we go. Oh, I think Sonic is kind of caught off guard here. We have a Scroll of Protection running, but that won't help much. 20% lifesteal. The Gargs reign supreme. Ooh, not good. Not good for all the Sonic fans out there. Heal scrolls coming in. Reinforcements by Sonic are, of course, easy to get. But that's the kill right there on the Naga. And I think things spiral completely out of control. That Dreadlord is level 2. It's the double Gs. It's the surviving KraV.
Wow, Sonic even giving the GG. And a good game and a good season.